Bring you the first SL24 volleyball event. And sorry for their technical difficulties.
He's adjusting the camera. The whole camera's shaking. Go to the next camera.
Tonight we have the first game. We're going to have a doubleheader for you. Is DMA and Padua. This has been all Padua in the first set. It is currently 18-4. Some great serves by Avery Pilger. There's a winner for Maya Hill from DMA, but they trail by 13. Nick Halliday on the upstairs camera. The down the floor cameras right here in front of us. As we expect a great night of volleyball. The nightcap tonight's going to be St. Mark's and Newark Charter. And in between matches, we will have the Sean's House presentation for you here with Chris Locke and Maddie Way from St. Mark's. A big night here at St. Mark's. So Padua going deep into the bench here in the first set. Aubrey Edwards, number 11, checks in for Sierra Burslem. I'm sorry, for Abby Madigan. And Donovan Morris is in. Also out there, number 21, Sierra Burslem. Who else do I see? Caitlin Leverstein is out there. Caitlin Moss. We'll get whoever else we can. Avery Pilger out there as well. And number 21, well, we said Burslem. That's a winner for Aubrey Edwards for the Seahawks. It's number 1, Elena Glaviano. Number 12, Maddie August. Number 10, Maya Hill. 17 is Maria Workman. The libero is Kate Hines, and I'm missing somebody, but we'll get him for you. It's like number 15, Tara Batchala. Sorry, my little sniffles here going on. What's going on here? Tapped by Edwards, saved by DMA's Workman. That is outside the antenna, and it's going to be a Padua point. And it's 21-5 Pandas. And Jay, a quick set here will give all of us a chance to reset. We've had some early season jitters here at St. Mark's with the equipment. Back on the serve, it's Donovan Morris. That's a line drive played by Hines. It's going to be a free ball and a chance for Padua to add to the lead. That's smacked down by the Pandas. Another point. This has just not been the Seahawks set. Well, let's give credit to the Pandas. They've played exceptionally well.
I think Padua is going to be one of those teams, like, I don't care where they're seated in the tournament. They're going to be seated high. But I would not want to play Padua anywhere near in this tournament. I mean,
they're coming off the sweep of Caravel last night.
They beat undefeated Wilmington Charter team.
That hit goes into the net.
They lost to 5 against St. Mark's.
When they led 2-0.
Yep, and then they lost to Ursuline. They were a little short-handed in that game. I'd like to see them at the end of the year when they play them.
Yeah, they're at full steam now, and they're looking like it. Morris just over the tape, played by Workman. That's going to be double contact, and it's set point. Happy you could join us on, Tuesday night. Just our second volleyball match of the year, but we're going to get you 2 tonight. We're doubling up.
Second and third.
Newark Charter, by the way, you'll see in the nightcap, the only undefeated team left in the state. There's a block by the Pandas, and they win set number 1. So Padua, in control, scored the first 10 points, and they were never in danger, 25-5. I don't think we'll see that again. Well, let's take a break. We'll be back with high school volleyball on 302 Sports.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy,
But have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves coastal Italian cuisine with fresh pasta made in-house daily. Lupo features plenty of unique craft cocktails and an extensive award-winning all-Italian wine list. Popular dishes include lobster bucatini, veal meatballs, grilled swordfish, and eggplant parmesan. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and dinner 7 days a week. See you soon. Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Solo Concepts. Today we're at Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach. Come check us out.
All right, back at St. Mark's. Here's a shot of Caitlin Moss with assistant coach Emily Jerome and head coach Rainbow Giaquinto. Panda's in control there in set number 1. We're going to head back up to the upstairs camera in a second here, but we thought we'd give you a different look here at St. Mark's. If we have a chance, we'll switch to this view once in a while, try to get you some net play up close and personal. Then between sets, we're going to move the camera out to the floor and give you the between game ceremony. Get ready for set number 2. DMA Jay looking for something to go right, so this certainly did not in set number 1.
No, and that's what Padua could do to some teams. Now, you know, DMA's only played 6 matches right now. They're 3-3 coming into this year. So, you know, they get St. Mark's on Thursday, so it's not an easy week for DMA. So.
A lot of volleyball action tonight. We'll get you scores when we can. Probably in the second match we'll have just about all of them.
Yeah, big Diamond State match between Archborough and Wilmington Charters tonight, both undefeated.
Going on right, started at 6 o'clock. And Jay, I imagine that this will be the last sight of any volleyball or any sports tonight in Delaware. We'll be right here in this gym.
Absolutely.
Going to have the old-time DIAA semifinal feel to it. Referees today, Wendy Kite is the down official, Rich Bowers the up official. We also have 2 line judges tonight. Not messing around.
Well, you know,
but I think this is a charity event. So.
Yes, and you got 2 games here, so you can they'll probably switch off in between games. And
Padua on your right in the black, DMA on the left in the blue. We don't switch sides anymore. Kind of missed that. There's a kill for the Seahawks. Saved by Moss. Sent over by Donovan Morris. Top play candidate right there. We'll have to mark these down. Nisi Wadia can't get it to fall. Panda's trying again. Tipped over, but there's number 3, Kira Benoit, former St. Mark's player, basketball player, not volleyball. And Leberstein sends it over. Leberstein. Wadia off the tape. Leberstein is there again. Pilger with the attempt. Played by Benoit. Maya Hill sets. A lot of action here.
For the first point in this set.
Unfortunately for Padua, ends with it. A hitting error, pardon me. I think that my drink's coming back on me, and it's 1-0 DMA. We had a point last night, Padua. in Caravel that went probably for 90 seconds. I'm going to clip it from the NFHS, and I'll probably put it online later tonight. It was an outstanding point with lots of great top plays.
We just had a close 90-second one there.
Smacked and blocked. I believe it was Madeline McNicholas, number 16, with the block. May have been Nisi Wadia. At the conclusion of this game, Jay and I will name the Dover Federal Credit Union Player of the Game, and they get the coveted DE 302 chain. And maybe we'll get them on for an interview too. We'll see how things are going. That shot was out, 3-0 Seahawks. So new coach for them this year, Kimberly Adams, and she's got them turning things around here in set number 2. Jason mentioned they are 3-3 this year, blocked by Wadia.
Against a tough schedule too, if you look at their schedule.
Pilsner tips up and over. Wins against MOT Charters, really the best win this year.
And MOT gave Archmere 5 sets, so that's not an easy team.
Losses to Ursuline, Wilmington Charter, and 3-2 to Newark Charter. We'll see later tonight.
So all their losses are top 5 teams.
Benoit sets, and that's out. And it's going to be a point for the Spartans. And it's 3-2. Padua 6-2 wins over Archmere, Wilmington Charter. Caravel losses here to St. Mark's 3-2. They were up 2-0 in that one. That's probably still bothering them. And they lost to Ursuline 3-1. Next match, they play at Newark Charter on Thursday. DMA plays at home against St. Mark's. So these 4 teams matching up again on Thursday. Saved back there by Panda. I think it was Moss. Kind of blocked my view. Knocked down by Hendrickson. Hill from the back line, but Moss is there. Sent down, but a nice dig. We're going to have a violation on DMA, and it's going to be Panda's point. And last night with Caravel and Padua, we had the 2 liberos were sisters, Moss and Moss. Yeah, they have tied it up. It was 3-0. Pilger on the serve. Goes deep. Hines is there. Kate Hines, one of the best liberos in the business. And that's a winner. All right, we are trying to work through the internet issues here at St. Mark's, but we're back. 8-7 DMA. Nice serve by Leverstein, played by Hines, and she'll also get the attack. Played by the Pandas. Leverstein sets off the tape in some hands. I think that was number 21, Sierra Burslem, with the kill for the Pandas, and we're all tied at 8. So, Jay, we're going to be playing with this all night, I have a feeling.
Yeah, and I think that's the trouble sometimes when you go multiple cameras. It adds more layers.
And that shot by Maddie August rejected, but again, back to the Seahawks, and I believe the winner there was number 1, Elena Glaviano, the senior. Quite a few seniors on the Seahawks team. See athletic director Jeremy John in the house.
Mike, I'm going to have to take the scoreboard down because with the internet change, it's gone down.
Well, we'll keep you up to date on the score. Rather get you the volleyball in the in-between match action. Hill bumps it over. Free ball here. Chance for the Pandas. Leverstein sets. But they just can't finish on that one. Smacked by August. That's going to be right outside the antenna. Pushed over. That's some great play out there for these two teams. This time it's Pilger. She had a good night last night against Caravel, but this one is out. Like I said, between matches, we're going to have a presentation here from St. Mark's about Unlock the Light in Sean's house.
All right, now the scoreboard's up.
Sean's house. There's a Sean's room here at St. Mark's, providing mental health resources for the students here at St. Mark's as that ball is out and played by assistant coach Victoria Taylor.
Ah, all state.
Right next to Cassie Kowalski.
Holy moly.
Actually, it was Cassie that played that, not Vic.
What a coaching staff.
Coach Kim Adams doing a fine job in her first year. Got a chance to talk to her in the preseason. And she seems like she's got herself a pretty good situation there at DMA. That is a kill for Tara Bachelor. And it is 11-10 Padua. DMA playing much better in the second set. They just got overwhelmed in that first set. As off a Seahawk and out of bounds. Didn't really see who hit it. But it's going to be a point for the Pandas. Sean's house, located at the where Sean Locke used to live at the University of Delaware, 136 West Main Street, Newark. And they have all kinds of resources available, and more schools are going to be adding Sean's room like they have here at St. Mark's. The players from all 4 teams spent time in Sean's room before tonight's action when the JV was playing. There's a nice attack, but played by Caitlin Moss, way up in the air, tipped over by Anime Hendrickson. And away we go. That's going to be maybe wide. We got a bad angle to look at it here. And away we go. We still are playing at the midsection, or the mid-court line there. Back and forth they go. Hines bumps for Maddie August. Blocked. Workman gets it. We have a whistle. 4 hits as that was into the net, not off the block. The phone number for Sean's house, 302-294-6134. They provide mental health support and suicide prevention crisis help to young adults and students in Newark. And if you're not in Newark, I bet you they can tell you where to go to get help. They may be able to help you themselves.
Mike, one thing I noticed about this Padua team this year, and you've seen more matches than me, so correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the best defense I've seen from Padua in a couple years.
They are a very good defensive team.
Not that they didn't play good defense last
No,
couple
it's a little bit better.
But I just think this year, at least in the matches I've seen, it's been really outstanding.
I'm trying to think. I think Tower Hill played the best defense I've seen of anybody
and
in
that
the
was
state.
against Ursuline. And speaking of, they only have one loss, and it was that 5-setter to Ursuline. I just think it's wide open. I told Nancy that before it started. She kind of agreed with me.
Hendrickson off the block. This one is up. That's going to be wide.
Like, it wouldn't shock me
14-11 Padua.
if all quarterfinals went to 5 sets this year. I just think from top 8, 10 teams in the state are all pretty much even.
We've had semifinals where we've gone 10 sets. Right in this very building. Right down the middle of the Padua wall is there. Pilger up. Hendrickson deep, and it's in. Right into the corner. That official couldn't have had a better look at it. It landed on his, right in front of his shoe tops.
And, I always like the 4 officials, Mike.
And a timeout.
Nothing against the kids, but I always like having that 4th official here.
Once again, just a reminder, concession stands are open. There's a ton of stuff out there. If you're hungry, if you didn't have a chance to eat dinner like me, you probably would stop out and get something to eat. Also, just those tables out there, there's a bunch of merch out there from the SL24.
We got to look at the DMA team right there with, you see the back of Coach Adams. And you see the shirts with the Lock name on there and the team logos. A little bit different than the basketball shirts. You want to have it a little bit different. It's been the basketball tournament, Jay's been a fantastic success. And why not volleyball, right? We have 2 of them in there. So 15-11. 15-11, Pilger back to serve. Padua had an early deficit in this game, 3-0, but since then they've looked pretty good. DMA's looked a ton better. Right at the line. Oh, blocked by Wadia, but out of bounds. Nisi Wadia just timed it perfectly, but caught the side of her arm and out of bounds it went.
Their first set was like our first set, Mike, so it's good to see them much better here in the second set.
And that is going to be a service winner for the Pandas as they are starting to pull away a little bit here in set number 2. So after this game, we're going to have a ceremony here. We're going to have some artwork presented to Chris Locke, and then we're going to have some talks, and then we'll get back to volleyball. Nice save there by Benoit. Sent over, but Moss is there. It's up, and McGuigan with a big swing, but with some great defense back there by Benoit. But out of bounds it goes. Padua 18-11. Some nice defense there by, I believe that was Kira Benoit. Yes, it was the senior. Her sister Chloe Benoit is a junior. Pilger back to serve. I think Avery's been back there for a while.
She has. It was 13-11, Mike.
That one's set outside the antenna, and that's going to be a point for the Pandas. Here's Pilger. And an ace for Avery.
Ace is the place.
Padua has roared back. Okay, we're on the right camera? Okay. Jay and I we're multitasking here tonight. DMA's got to get Avery Pilger off of that. Nice play by Benoit to get it back onto their side, but pushed by Hannah McGuigan. Into the tape, but it climbs over the net.
How about that? It was a nice pancake there. Just wasn't able to get it up high enough.
2-1. Jay, a soccer final today, and the Hills of Sparta. The Spartans 2, Archmere 1. They scored late in about the 72nd minute to win that one. Timeout, DMA.
That's a great win for St. Mark's. They're playing better. Their only loss was to Newark Charter, whose only loss was to Tatnall.
Yeah, and then
whose only loss was to Tower Hill, who St. Mark's beat.
St. Mark's. I was at that game.
I
They
think
played.
Division 2 and Sussex Academy.
Sussex Academy's also
beat CR.
Yeah.
The top team in
and they beat
Division
Appo.
1 or Appo, and lost to CR. Top team.
They beat Appo at 1-0.
Yep. Sussex Academy, the defending champs, who beat
Yeah.
St. Mark's.
Getting anything.
In PKs last year.
Getting anything past Riley Busby is not easy. That kid's a wall in goal for Appo.
I think both soccer championships are wide open this year, Mike.
Yeah, I don't think it's written in stone for the Sal's this year in Division One, but they still are a really good team, but there's some stiff competition out there.
Yeah, CR's a lot better. Appo's got Busby and
Sal's in
goals.
action as we speak.
And Delcastle.
And
Yeah.
Delcastle, who plays here on Friday.
They're at St. Mark's?
I believe, yeah, they were at Delcastle last year. I was at that game. I think, I'll double check, but I believe they're here.
All right.
Yeah, you get a little everything here with 302 Sports.
Maybe I'll talk. Maybe I could talk Nick and
Pilger's going to get the ace.
giving me
22-11.
Giving me Friday night off, and I'll go watch some soccer.
Yeah, I will be, speaking of St. Mark's, I'll be at St. Mark's football on Friday night at Cape Henlopen. Open. Since I have to go downstate anyway, I'm just going to go downstate a little earlier than I anticipated. Blocked there by the Seahawks, and that's into the net. Point DMA. McNicholas with a great block there, but and they got a point out of it.
Ended an 8-0 run for Padua.
So Delcastle is here Friday at 4 in soccer at the end of a 3-game homestand for St. Mark's. And they're 2-0 so far, but Delcastle might be the toughest of the three. That's a pretty tough stretch. Knocked down by the Seahawks, but played over by, I think that was Anime Hendrickson.
It's outside the antenna.
Number 9, it was outside, so it's going to be a point for DMA. They trail by 9. And I may try to get to St. Mark's field hockey on Friday at St. George's, so we'll see. It's going to be a kind of a, it's not easy being green, but I might be on Friday. That's up and smashed down, but Chloe Benoit there. Nice play to Maya Hill, tips it over. Coach Adams out there giving the team instructions. Saved by Kira Benoit to Kate Hines, but her opposite libero, Moss, gets it. That's going to be long. And Jay, I went to see St. Elizabeth's volleyball yesterday, and they stopped a 5-game losing streak at AI DuPont. Nice serve, but Moss gets to it. She's playing so well. Leverstein, too hard, and out of bounds it goes.
4 straight for DMA after 8 straight for Padua. Well, set of runs. Yes, St. Elizabeth's, they're in the toughest conference in America in the Diamond State. And then they play all 3 former Catholic school teams, Ursuline, Padua, St. Mark's.
That's off the table. I thought that was 4 hits. It's going to be out of bounds. Point for DMA anyway.
But that's not an easy task for that St. Elizabeth's team, Mike. I don't care what anybody says.
Say a final from Durham, North Carolina. Salesianum Soccer 4, Durham Academy 1.
So it's
a sweep.
2-0 trip to North Carolina. And
I think they're lucky they got that game in Charlotte.
it was supposed to be a 6:15 start. I bet you they moved it up so they could get out of there. They got some, and Mike, they've only played one Delaware team. That was Wilmington Charter. So they got St. Benedict's on Saturday. That's probably not going to go in their favor.
They're ranked 5th in the country, the
Correct.
Gray Bees.
But what I'm saying is, don't sleep on the Sal's because of their record, because they've only played one in-state team.
I've seen them 3 times,
Yep.
and they're very, very good. Well, and there's some miscommunication for the Pandas.
How about this?
DMA will take it, and they're only down 5 now. They
It
were
was
down 10.
22-11.
They were down 11.
6-0 run after an 8-0 Padua run. Or 9-0 Padua run.
Chloe Benoit with the serve. Moss plays. It's up for Hendrickson. Goes deep, and it's off of Kira Benoit. And that's going to stop the DMA streak at, I think, 6. Padua now within 2. Taking a 2-zip lead here at St. Mark's. Back to serve. If I can see the number. Look like 15. Abigail Madigan. It is Madigan who served. The DMA gets the point and the serve. They're down 23-18. Nice comeback here. And a nice set for DMA after the first set. Hines puts it in play. Set by Leverstein. McGuigan with the point, and we're at set point. Hannah McGuigan smashes it down. We had Hannah on our preseason show. Still available on Mike Lagg's YouTube channel.
The greatest YouTube channel of all time.
I mentioned yesterday my YouTube channel. My wife said, "You have a YouTube channel?" I said, "Of course I do." It's all sports highlights, pretty
Never
much.
doubt.
Hines with a great save. Keep this one alive. It's the toughest point in volleyball. Oh, never mind. Sierra Burslem smacks it off the back line. And that's going to do it for set number 2. Pandas 25, Seahawks 18. We're back with third set action. After this, you're watching 302 Sports.
The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned community-based news. Free to every reader. Because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home. The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told. Delaware Live. Locally owned community-based news. Free to every reader. Because Delaware's future belongs to all of us. Quality journalism we can trust to help us take on the day. Delaware Live. Our state, our news, our home. The things that matter most happen right in our own backyard. Our neighbors, our schools, the places we go, and the people we know. And now there's one news outlet where our story is told.
First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care centers for consultation and treatment. Give us a call today at 302-731-2888 or visit us online at firststateortho.com. First State Orthopedics has 46 physicians and 22 physician's assistants at 16 locations across the state of Delaware. We provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for a variety of orthopedic conditions, are specially trained in current state-of-the-art techniques. We serve as team physicians for over 20 high schools, Wilmington University, and many local recreational and competitive leagues. Our doctors are readily available to all local emergency departments, medical aid units, and urgent care.
All right, welcome back to St. Mark's. Get a view of some of the crowd. Imagine it'll grow a little bit for the St. Mark's match. There's also people on this side, and of course, court, of course. Good look at filling in a little bit. Had some visitors from Newark Charter come by. We're gonna switch back. Nick Halliday upstairs on the camera. And anything gets done down here is pretty much me and Jay's fault. All right, Pilger to serve to start things off.
Everything's our fault.
It's all our fault. All right. Avery Pilger had a great night from the service line. That time Hines gets to her. That's dug by Caitlin Moss. Also had a great night. Oh, what a play by Leverstein, but it's wide. She just kind of turns and hits the lefty, but just can't keep it in.
Don't forget after the game, Mike and I will name the Dover Federal Credit Union player. of the match.
Yeah, we'll try to get over here for an interview. Now that we have the camera down here, we can just do it right here. Nice diving play back there by Chloe Benoit. Wadia is dug. Pilger up. And that's, Kate Hines. Oh, we're going to have a violation on Newark Charter. But Hines, what a dig.
DMA.
I'm sorry, Newark Charter and DMA. We just had a Newark Charter mom cut in front of us, and the red threw me off. That's coming up at some point after this one. We're going to have the mid-match ceremonies, and then we will have 20 minutes, or maybe we'll show the plays of the week, and we'll have to kill some time.
We're switched streams.
That's true. We're going to be on a different stream.
So we'll probably take a break in between.
Nice dig back there by Benoit. That's a hitting error into the net. Point Pandas, and they lead 2-1. By the way, speaking of top plays, if you have any top play candidates, I know you're out there with your cameras. I see you at every game. Send them to 302sports@gmail.com, or if you post them online, tag us at 302sports or at Delaware Live Sports, and we'll try to get them into our top plays each week. We're looking for more than just football. I watched 3 volleyball matches last night, trying to find some plays. All right, that error makes it 3-1. But they give it right back on the service error.
But what volleyball is making up is they seem to get the premier athlete of the week every single week.
All right, Kate Hines.
And I believe the Newark Charter one leads this week.
Serves, it's going to be an ace for Hines. We're tied at 3. So the Newark Charter 6-0, and St. Mark's, I've written I think 6-1. That should be a heck of a match, but we still have some volleyball to go here between Padua and Delaware Military Academy. Off the tape, off the block, and down it goes for McNicholas. Just a sophomore, number 16, over here on the right outside. So Hines picking up some points back there from the service line. Pilgers digs, and it's going to be pushed over by the Pandas. I believe that was Edwards. Set for McGuigan. Maya Hill is there. We'll try it again. This time it's McGuigan. Hines gets this one. Wow, nice play there by DMA. That could be a top play candidate. Maya Hill up, off the wall, and down it goes. Maya Hill revealed earlier this week she's going to Chestnut Hill College.
Yeah, that's good. And right in Goldie Beacon's conference.
Playing some basketball. She probably play volleyball there too. She's that talented.
Speaking of volleyball, how about Goldie this year? 7-7 after no wins last year, Mike.
That's out, and DMA's lead is 6-3. 5 straight. Yeah, congratulations to the Lightning. Let's see if I can get out there for a match.
You know who's struggling this year?
That's the service error, and back to the Pandas it goes.
And I think it's because all those Delaware kids graduated, is Jefferson. They used to be nationally ranked when they had Jess Mullen and Ritchie.
Speaking of Newark Charter, Morgan Ritchie. And speaking of Padua, Jess Mullen. That's a tip, and down it goes. Point Seahawks. Checking in, Maddie August. Maria Workman.
Like, you know.
For the Pandas, it's Sierra Burslam.
DMA, if they can get this set, you know, they're not out of it. They played much better the second and third set.
Yeah, they needed some things to go right, and they did. That's deep, but it's played by Hines. Hill goes up, taps it over. That's not going to be enough. Edwards off the tape. It's deep, played by Chloe Benoit. This time Hill gets up and crushes it, but the paddle walls there. Oh, August with the one-handed save to Hines.
What a play.
Paddle was trying again for the smash. This time Sierra Burslam gets it down. 7-5.
Yeah, and you know, Hines just had to hit it over on the free ball, Mike. But what a save by August. And then Padua. Yeah, one too many free balls going over. They took advantage of it.
Caitlin Leverstein back there to serve.
One of the best servers in the state, in my opinion.
Missed a couple of matches at the beginning of the year with an injury, but she has looked very healthy since. Hines, that's a dig for Leverstein. Cross, oh, what a diving play there by Workman. DMA put some athletic plays together here. That's going to be tough, and it hits the outside of the antenna. Point Seahawks. So fret not, Orioles fans. It took the L today, but there's always tomorrow. Hey, you got to win tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Back at Oriole Park at Camden Yards.
Who are you rooting for if you're a Phillies fan? I want the Brewers.
Yeah, who's the other option? The Mets?
The Mets.
Yeah, I don't want to play the Mets.
I don't want to play the Mets. They're on a roll, it seems like. So I'm gonna give them
That's looked like it was just mishit by Maya.
a bad mark for letting the Braves in the second game.
So 9-6.
How about the Diamondbacks?
DMA.
They scored the most runs in Major League Baseball this year and are not in the postseason.
Yeah, I think they already, I think they're starting to make some changes out there already. Donovan Morris to serve. Played by Hines, of course. August blocked, but the Seahawks are able to keep that going. Point Padua. They trail by 2. Jay had a chance to go down to Dover a couple weeks ago and see that Corinne Fury play for Harvard. Let me tell you, when there's a football game on campus, parking's not fun down there.
No, wait till the
They
state.
do have a lot of parking, it's just not near the stadium.
Wait till you get to the state championship for football.
Nice set and a smash for Elena Glaviano. I say there's quite a bit of parking, but it's like I said, it's a walk from the stadium. And in to serve, Alyssa Kelly, number 7. Off the tape, and it's going to go back to the Pandas. So Glaviano back in, and then right back out as Hines checks in. Moss in to serve. I'm sure Coach Giaquinto does not want to play a 4th set. They've just played last night. Off the tape, and they got a tough one on Thursday. They're at Newark Charter, and that is not an easy place to play.
And speaking of getting a rest, Ursuline. They don't play again until October 10th.
I believe they went 2-1 in Massachusetts.
7-2 overall.
And that was by Waddy, and down it goes. Yeah, and they know they're pretty sure they should have won here.
2 matches.
They only played 2 up there.
They can't play the third. They couldn't play the third one because it would take them over the limit. Would have been 16. They might have played the third one, but they didn't put it on the website.
That is off some Seahawks' hands. It's going to be a point Padua. So Pilger back to serve. She was dominant in the first set. Overpass. Oh, and Leverstein misjudged it. It hit off the tape and fell right into her. Checking in to serve, Chloe Benoit, number 5 for the Seahawks.
Like if the tournament started today, Wilmington Charter would be your top seed.
Off the tape. And that's down, point Pandas. So checking in for Padua. Sorry, Wendy. Nice serve. Blocked. Good play there by the Pandas. They're going to try again. We have a whistle. It's 2 contacts. And a point for the Pandas, and we're tied at 12. Sorry, Abigail Madigan. I just blanked on the name there for a second. Hill gets it over and down. Point for the Seahawks, Maya Hill. She's got some hops. Good crowd on hand here at St. Mark's, and we expect it to grow. Kind of hope people stick around at least for the ceremony in between. Benoit to Benoit, and then played by Glaviano. Hill gets the overpass and knocks it down. Maya Hill with another point, and the lead back to 2. This one's set for Edwards. Deep play by Chloe Benoit. More defense from DMA. The lefty Leverstein can't get that to fall. It's Benoit again. That time it was Chloe. Leverstein's going to try one more. Winds and delivers. Kira Benoit with the defense there. Jay, you got to get up pretty early in the morning to get something past that Benoit family. Yeah, it's Chloe Benoit. It's the Benoit show. The Padua keeping this point alive. The overpass knocked down by Edwards to end that point. That was entertaining.
Both teams played defense on that point.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. Number 3, Kira Benoit. Number 5, Chloe. Hill digs that one. And that is in to give the point to Glaviano. DMA hanging on here, 2-point lead. They were tied at 12. Workman, you got to chase that ball down all the way to the wall. Should thank Tripway and Chris Locke and the SL24 people for asking us to stream tonight. Late night for a good cause. Hill with the point. Maya Hill heating up here in set number 3. And Workman's got to chase that ball back again. She's got friends in low places.
DMA took a set from Ursuline, so they're capable.
Maria Workman's got to get some help back there. That's going to be deep. It's going to make somebody else go chase the ball for a change. See, but the Panda's got some help back there. One of the JV players jumped out of the stands and got it to Caitlin Leverstein. You don't make the star go chase those things down. Here's the lefty. Workman sets this time. Maddie August with the point. Look out, it's 17-14.
And you know, I know, Mike, if DMA can take this set, anything's in play.
Tara Bachelor in to serve. Set it up, but they couldn't get up there in time. Workman sets for August. Another point for Maddie August. We're going to get a timeout for Padua. So good third set here for DMA as they decided 3 wasn't enough. So we're going to try to get our player of the match over for an interview and a picture. Yeah, this is a lot of wires sitting here. I feel like we're moving in.
Yeah. And all these people running back and forth, I keep on worrying that they're going to kick us off to the air.
This is a lot of stuff here. There's a HDMI cable that apparently is not working. That's just sitting down there. All right, we get ready for the resumption of the third set as Newark Charter takes their leave. So back to serve once I get the number. This is Maya Hill. I don't need the number for Maya. Maya and I go way back. This one is up, and nice tap for the Pandas. Burslem having a sneaky good game tonight. Morris checks in along with Anime Hendrickson. Hendrickson up front for Madigan. Morrison to serve. Donovan Morris also injured to start the year, as was Jocelyn Carter. I've not called Jocelyn's name too much tonight, but she had a big night last night against Caravel. Gives them some more height on the front. You can always use that, and you can always use a big hit from Tara Batchelor. Glaviano back to serve. Wadia checks in. She's up front with Batchelor and August. And in the back serving is Glaviano, Maya Hill back there, and Maria Workman. Just over the net, nice serve. Pandas are there, however. Can't get on top of that kill attempt. And a chance here for August. Into the net, I don't believe it went over. Either way, it's going to be a point for the Pandas. Caitlin Moss will serve. Line drive. Up for Nisi Wadia, but dug by, I believe, Avery Pilger. Back set for August. Cross. It is tipped, and it's going to be a point for the Seahawks. They lead 20-16.
Kind of back and forth here in the third set.
We got a lot of people behind us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Worried about these wires.
Yeah, as long as they're not stepping on stuff, we're good. Kira Benoit with the deep serve. Pilger reaches and gets it. Leberstein blocked by Wadia. It's an overpass, and Wadia wins that 50-50, 21-16.
Nope, she was over the net.
Never mind. Cancel all that. A net violation. Coach Adams not happy with that call. Yeah, we have a pretty good look at it. That's what they called.
It was called by the up top official, who they called it right away.
Kim Adams wants them to talk it over. Well, they're not going to change the call. It's going to be 20-17 as DMA thought they had the 5-point lead there. Big swing, potentially. Benoit sets for, I can get that number. I think that was McNicholas. Pandas end up with a point, and it's 20-18. So Padua trying to wrap this up in 3. Benoit sets, and that's knocked into the net. Padua's hands are there. Oh, Maya Hill with the left-handed save. McGuigan with the stuff, however. Maya Hill, how'd she get to that ball? It's unbelievable.
I don't know.
Timeout, Seahawks.
That was amazing.
I'm not sure how Hill did that. All right. I don't think we left yet, but back with the audio here at St. Mark's. Avery Pilger trying to tie this up. She's back on serve for the Pandas. It's 20-19. Delaware Military Academy. Hines digs. They're going to go for Nisi Wadia. She just mistimed her jump, and we're tied at 20. Jay, she got up in the air just a little early. By the time she got her hands on the ball, she was below the net. So Padua with the comeback here. I think they were down 20-16.
Yeah, it would have been 21-16.
Oh, it tips off the backboard. It's going to be saved, however, by Kira Benoit. She's used to these backboards here. Smashed by McGuigan. Off a hand and down. 21-20 Pandas.
But it would have been 21-16, Mike.
That was the big point.
And since then, it's been all Padua.
It's up for, I think they went off the antenna, no call. We have 4 paid officials tonight. Dime gets a point anyway.
Ball don't lie.
Checking in is Chloe Benoit. She's had herself quite a night on defense.
She has. I mean, I'll tell you what, I've been impressed with DMA's defense here in this half.
I'm a dying quail of the serve. It was very effective. Blocked. Padua somehow gets that ball over. It's up for McNicholas and off the antenna. Pandas back on top, 22-21. Checking in is Aubrey Edwards and Madigan. Madigan back to serve with the 1-point lead. So Rainbow Giaquinto going deep into that bench tonight. Maybe after playing last night, she's trying to get some fresh legs out there. And she's getting contributions from a lot of people tonight. Hill, right to Caitlin Moss. It's up for Edwards. Oh, what a hit by Aubrey Edwards. Right down the middle, smash. So, Jay, we're not seeing quite as much of Jocelyn Carter tonight. She did have that ankle injury, so maybe they're trying to give her a little bit of rest. Anna Mae Hendrickson taking some time off in this one. They both played. And it'll be Madigan on the serve. Nisi Wadia just wide. And it's match point here. Pandas need one more. And a timeout, Newark Charter. Let me just kill the audio for 1 second. Alrighty, so the Pandas 1 point away from improving to 7-2. It does not get any easier for them. They will travel to Newark Charter on Thursday. I believe that's a 6:15 or 6:30 start. DMA, well, it doesn't get any easier for them either. They're going to be home on Thursday, but they get the Spartans of St. Mark's. There's the serve. It's up for Hill off the wall. Edwards is there. They're going to get back set for Leberstein. Blocked. Saved by Leberstein. Pushed over by the Pandas on the free ball. Can they go to Hill? They're going to again. She tips over and down it goes. Maya Hill keeps them alive. Laviano checks in. The serve goes to Kate Hines. DMA saves one match point. Can they save a few more? Pilger digs. It's up for McGuigan. Pushes to Hines. Over to Maya Hill. Why not? Set for Edwards off the wall. Benoit gets to it. Somehow DMA got there. I think Padua wants 4 hits, but let's play a little more volleyball. Hill up, smash. Moss gets another chance for the Pandas. Leberstein, cross, it's out. 24-23. Hines trying to tie this up. And Padua calls a timeout.
So it freezes on the server.
Alrighty, so fresh off the timeout. I feel a little better now, Jay. Brought the great pullover tonight. You got the jacket. We're good.
Cold in here.
It is a little chilly in here. I had the short sleeves on a paddle last night, and it was not freezing in there. Can paddle end here? We're going to play extra points. Edwards into the middle, but Hill is there. A deep push, but that's not going to fool the Pandas. It's up and down and in. Hannah McGuigan ends this one 25-23 with the crush. And our Dover Federal Credit Union player of the match, Avery Pilger. Jay, we're going to take a break. We'll try to get Avery over here. I know they're on a tight schedule here at St. Mark's. So right back after this.
At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried physical therapy.
But have you tried Premier? Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. We're a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Find our convenient locations at premierptsp.com.
You may have tried
Get the
physical
assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822. Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239 in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Maryland.
That are here in attendance tonight, and
Let's get your picture.
at this time, Pizza Harbor, Mr. Chris Locke. Mr. Chris Locke will please walk out. Another round of applause for the beautiful artwork and girls.
I was just saying that I'm looking to the first match and I'm staying for the 8 o'clock match until 2 guys show up. And I'll if I need to work one set, I'll work the set. As soon as the second guy shows up, then I'll leave and we can look at you for the match. Not me, because I need to go. Hope they understand that. Because they're working together, two new guys. Jerry's not coming. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, this tournament came together pretty quickly here. It was an idea from a bunch of heads that got together, but we're going to show you guys a video that the Locke Foundation, the athletic department heads from all the respective schools, the coaches, the players themselves, they all got together to make this video. So at this time, we're going to play it for you all. At this time, we're introducing one of our very own students, one of our volleyball players. I'll tell you what, she's the one that had this whole idea, kind of put this thing together, got her dad involved, got a hold of us. Maddie Way.
you may have heard it, but it's one of my favorites. I think it fits perfectly for why we are here tonight. Every one of you are going through something. Michael Jordan stated, obstacles don't have to stop you. If you run into a wall, don't turn around and give up. Figure out how to climb it, go through it, or work around it. You guys will be faced with many challenges and obstacles throughout your life. Motivate yourself, dedicate yourself, push yourself to be absolute the best in whatever you decide to do in life. And I think that's really the essence of Sean's house. His house is really a way for you to overcome obstacles that life will throw at you. Sean's house is there to motivate you and is dedicated to make sure you become the best that you can be. Many times we'll speak about simple moments, simple acts, which can be found in so many ways. And it shows that this evening. Look at what it's created. Many years ago, I received an email from a person from St. Mark. He read the following. This lot, I was at St. Mark's the other day, dealing with a few things, and I ended up roaming the hallway. As I approached the stairwell, there were some mini carrots spread all over the floor, along with the container. Many students walked past, but one boy stopped to pick them up. As I passed, I stopped before going down the stairs and watched as he placed them into the trash can. I asked him if they were his, and he responded, no, I just picked them up. Not knowing the young man, I asked him his name, and he replied, Sean Locke. The email said, I Coach Nancy Christmas. Second birthday was just amazing. Let us remember to not just walk by a problem. Let us make that extra effort to stop and pick up the carrots in our lives to those who we love so much. Let us take a moment from our busy lives and reach out to those who are suffering and make sure they don't suffer alone and make sure they don't suffer in silence like Sean did for so long. One of my fondest memories of this gym is really not a big moment in Sean's basketball career, but it was a little moment. He started to score on ACL his senior year, and it affected most of his senior basketball season. He came back for the last game of the court. He wanted to play one last time before graduating. It was an incident in Christiana High School. Even the team was going to the playoffs. We had a great game. And his last point was here at this foul line right here. And he was hurt. He could barely stand on the right end of the court with ACL. He made that foul shot. With a smile on his face, he still remembers this moment. He showed little acts with great love and great care and mean so much. His spirit is definitely with us tonight. It's carried on in the players who played here tonight, the players here. It's carried on by Matt and showed such unbelievable courage to speak to Grace's hope this evening. So what we do at the basketball tournament, for those of you who may know, we give them a light.